Hey guys, so I have a special guest here, Miss Arabella. Say hi, Bella. Hi, Bella. So Bella is 3 months and some change old. I'm 3 months and some change postpartum. So it's time to film this video to give you guys an update on how we're doing. So hopefully she's good. She just nursed, but only a little bit. So I'm hoping she'll hang out with me and you and make it through this video. So I have my notes here that I've been keeping for the last month. So I'm going to start with mommy updates. This month I've started to feel a little stir crazy. I think I was getting into that whole like I want to do stuff too, you know, like I'm always home with the baby, my husband's always, you know, working. So I started to get a little stir crazy and feel like a little bit like I need to do something for me. So something I started doing again is my nails. So it seems like a simple thing, but like I took these off before I had her. So SNS is really convenient because it doesn't chip, but you have to get them redone. So I was like, oh, I don't think I'll be able to keep that up with a baby, but I'm gonna make an effort to do it every couple of weeks because it just makes me feel happy that I'm doing something for myself and getting out of the house by myself. So if you're a mama out there who kind of feels like you're losing your independence in a way, like do whatever it takes to do something for you. Go out and go to a workout class, get your nails done. I also went to TJ Maxx that same day and it felt really good to just do me, and I just left her with daddy. So that's something I've been dealing with. I also gained 3 pounds, so I don't know if it's a result also of Thanksgiving, but I think it's because they say at 3 months the whole breastfeeding to lose weight thing kind of slows down. So I have to be really careful about that because I've heard some women say that they've actually gained weight breastfeeding versus with me, like it all fell off, the weight fell off in the first month of postpartum, but I'm way hungrier now breastfeeding than I was when I was pregnant, which seems opposite, but like, you know, you have to produce milk and you have to have enough calories, so you can't really diet to lose weight, but you have to control what you eat and eat healthier. And I'm also working out pretty much like 5 days a week. In the morning, like after her first morning feed, I have a schedule. I feed her, put her back to sleep, I pump, and then I work out. So it works sometimes. It depends on if she stays asleep, but I've been doing like a whole bunch of YouTube workouts. Then I transitioned to doing some baby carrier workouts. So if you type baby carrier on YouTube, baby carrier workouts, you'll find somewhere you can do it while she's in the sling or in the baby carrier, because sometimes like you have to put that carrier on to get stuff done, including working out. So I found that pretty helpful. I'm probably going to have to do that some more because my mom was here for, she comes on and off like a few weeks, she goes home for a few weeks. She's leaving tomorrow, so probably going to have to do some more baby carrier workouts. But then I actually started T25, and that's by Beachbody, the DVD series. And man, that is whipping me into shape. I actually used that to get into shape for my wedding 3 years ago. And I've been doing it for like 2 weeks and I already can tell that my stamina has increased because it really pushes you. It's only 25 minutes a day. So it's not really like a huge commitment, but it is no joke, like burpees, planks, jumps, all that crazy stuff. But I'm trying to make myself do it because I know that if I do it, it will work. So if you have any tips about, you know, managing your weight, working out postpartum, let me know, because I do not want to gain any more weight. I wanted to lose more weight, even though I had lost all the pregnancy weight. The holidays are tough though because it's just so much good food around. So what else is going on? Oh, at about 8 weeks, my hair started shedding like crazy. 8-9 weeks. So they say between 3 and 6 months you lose all your, you know, hair that you had kept from not shedding while you were pregnant, because now the hormones are kind of balancing out. So like every day, like hair coming out, especially when I take a shower and wash my hair. So I've been just brushing my hair more during the day to catch the falling hair, because I don't want it to end up on her, because they have this thing called like a hair tourniquet where it can actually wrap around their fingers or toes and kind of cut off blood circulation, and you have to be careful about that. Plus it's just annoying seeing hair all over my floor. So I'm trying to deal with that. I did a post on it on Instagram where I show you some of my hair that fell out, and everybody was like, I had like so many comments, everybody could relate. So I'm breastfeeding, so I don't want to take anything that's going to mess my supply up, but I don't know. I'm still taking my prenatal vitamins. Let me know what you guys are doing if you've had to deal with that, because it's like some serious stuff. So weirdly enough, my friend wanted me to go to the Korean spa with her where they do like these body scrubs, which are crazy and they're like really intense, but everybody's naked. So I was like, okay. So this was like at 2 months postpartum, but then I had to cancel because I started to like bleed again down there, which I was like, oh my god, am I getting my period already? But it wasn't. It was just residual spotting from like healing. And then my boobs were still leaking milk, so I don't know why I thought I could go to one of those naked spas and get a scrub. They would have been like, whoa girl, you got too much stuff coming out of you. So that kind of sucked because I was like me trying to go out and do something for myself, but I realized my body wasn't healed enough for all that. I started back teaching at 9 weeks, and now I'm doing my night class 4 nights a week. So actually going back to work has kind of helped me feel like getting my independence back, gives me a break. Thank God my mom is here, and then my husband can make his work schedule flexible because he works a corporate job during the day. So back to work it wasn't so bad because I don't work like all day. I just go to work for a couple hours at night and I come back. So I only miss 1 feeding for her. So speaking of that, like it's been a rough couple of weeks because she's like on and off the boob, or sometimes she doesn't want the boob and sometimes she wants the bottle, or sometimes she wants the boob and not the bottle, because I think she's getting a little confused. But I'm not gone for her that long at a time, so she mainly feeds from the breast, but there have been days where she just refuses it and she cries, and that has been a little bit stressful. But eventually she'll eat and I'm like, okay, we'll make up for it. But my husband tells me like it's not a big deal, she's gonna eat, but as a mom you feel kind of like a failure a little bit when she doesn't want to eat off your boob. So I've been pumped. When she doesn't eat, I still pump, you know, to keep my milk supply up, and we try to give her the bottle too. So she just has to eat, but she's been good the last couple of days because I haven't been away as much. But it's been rough. Like my friend has the same issue, and her daughter's like 6 months that her body doesn't want to breastfeed, but she takes the bottle. So right now she's doing mainly boob and not bottle now. So it's just like so confusing, but you just have to roll with the punches and be flexible. So I had to start pumping at work, and it was been interesting because like one time I have to teach class while I'm pumping because it's like I don't really have a break. So one time I was pumping and I had the hands-free pump bra, and the bottles just spilled. They like fell off the bra. I guess it wasn't tight enough and they just crashed on the ground, and I spilled milk all over the floor. Luckily my students were practicing makeup so they didn't really see, but I was like, so I quickly cleaned it up and I was like, that's just gross. Like I spilled milk all over my pants and my shoes. Luckily it's kind of clear, you know. I was like, oh my gosh. So pumping chronicles. But I pump way less now. I only pump when she misses a feeding, and then once in the morning because it's a long night. My boobs are like still engorged. So that makes life a lot easier because I was pumping a lot more. So just once a day in the morning when my boobs are the fullest, and at work once. So much easier. So I'm not going to show you a belly shot because my belly doesn't look any different from last time. But I noticed like it's been kind of challenging trying to find clothes because your stomach changes. I have more of a pronounced pooch right now. So it's flatter at the top, but the bottom has a pooch. So that is changing my clothing. And then trying to find nursing clothing that's cute and affordable is very much a challenge. Me and my friend Cynthia were just talking about that. So I ordered some stuff from ASOS recently, which wasn't as cheap as I was hoping. Amazon has some good basics, but not necessarily cute stuff. So I'm going to do like an ASOS nursing haul. Does that sound something interesting? So we'll do a try on, and some of it I know is going to probably go back, which I love about ASOS, so you have free returns. I love that about Amazon too. But if you have recommendations for like cute nursing stuff that's affordable, please let me know. She's starting to get a little fussy. Okay, so the baby had her 2-month doctor's appointment where she got her first vaccinations. It was actually fine. She was crying before the vaccinations because as soon as they make her take off her clothes, since it's cold in there, like she was like crying already. So getting the shots was like still crying. So she did good. She didn't really have any problems. We massaged her legs like they said to get any knots out for like a day or two, and she was fine. She's been napping more during the day, so she struggled with that last month, but I think she's getting better. You know, still sometimes she won't go to sleep as easy, but she has a routine. I think the routine is what gets babies to sleep. So her daytime routine is we put the music on, the lullaby music. We put on her Up a Baby, what is it, Up the Arms Up Swaddle by Dream, what is it called, Swaddle Up, something like that. I've mentioned it in my favorites video. We give her the swaddle, the music, and we put her on her bouncer and we kind of bounce it and she'll fall asleep usually. Sometimes, you know, she'll wake up early, then you have to just pop the pacifier back in, but she's done a lot better. Thank you, Bella. You're getting a pink girl now. There was one time where I had this incident. I have to tell you about it because it scared me a lot. So I woke her up and I was changing her diaper and then I was putting her clothes back on, and then she started to like go like that, like she couldn't breathe, and I was like, what the heck? Usually she kind of like coughs, you know, from breast milk, and she just kind of like pat her back and she coughs it out. I didn't know what this was because she was literally like that. So my mom's an RN, so I rushed her to my mom when she wasn't like able to clear it with a pat on the back. And my mom just told me to get the baby aspirator, the bulb, and I just kind of sucked out her excess saliva out of her mouth, and that helped, and she stopped. So you suck it out of their cheek area. So if you ever have an issue with that, you know, try using that, because she wasn't choking on anything physical, it was just her saliva. So that was scary. So now I bought some extra bulbs and I keep them like in my bedroom, one in the nursery and one in the living room and one in my diaper bag, because I was like, oh my god, it was so scary. But my mom luckily is around me, and like I said, she's an RN and she's got all the good medical stuff. But one class I wasn't able to take, which I still need to take, is like an infant CPR class. Because when I tried to take it, they were completely full all the way up to my birth and after my birth at the hospital where I go to. So I'm going to definitely still try to take that. I've been kind of lucky because my mom's been here most of the time. So I have watched some YouTube videos on it, on what to do, about holding them over your arm and, you know, all that stuff, but for choking and things. But I definitely want to make that a next class to take. So what else has been going on with Bella? Her hair is growing a lot. It's half straight and half curly. I'm not really sure what's going on, because the part in the back definitely, like, it's like super, it just sticks out. Do you see this stuff right here? It just sticks straight up, and then the front is straight and then the sides are curly. So I've been trying to comb it and brush it, but it just pops back up. So the bows make it better. So I think that's cute because she's, you know, half black and Asian, so we don't really know how her hair is going to turn out. So baby celebrated her first Halloween. She was Wonder Woman. I'll post a picture. All these pictures are on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. And she was super cute, but all we did was put the outfit on and took it off because she cried. She does not like costume changes, even though mommy likes to put her in different outfits. We also celebrated Thanksgiving. So I want to thank my viewer Benny for sending her a cute outfit for Thanksgiving. I'll post a picture as well. This was her first time going to like a big family event. There was like 10, 12 people there for a long, like all day, and it was a mess. She was out of her schedule. She didn't have the comfort of her own home and her gadgets. So like she cried. She didn't eat like 2 feedings in a row. She wouldn't eat. I made that mistake of not bringing some of the stuff from home. Like I should have brought a swaddle. I should have brought like music or a monitor to put her in her bedroom. So learned my lesson. So we're going to visit Grandma in North Carolina for Christmas overnight. So I'm definitely going to bring more gear because she has her little routine. So learned from that. So a new thing is the baby is able, if I put her on her stomach for tummy time, she's able to roll onto her back, so that's exciting. She hasn't been able to roll from her stomach to her side yet. So when they're able to roll is when they say take them out of the swallow. So she hasn't been able to do that, but that's exciting with her front to back roll. And then she's also kind of starting to laugh. Not quite all the way, but I think it's going to happen really soon. So that is our 3-month update. I had to throw a hat on, FY, because my hair looks crazy. But all that you really care about is this girl, who is super drooly, by the way. I think she's pre-teething. she started at like 2.5 months, like super drooling, and I see a little white spot on her bottom middle gum. So I think this baby is starting to teeth. So we've been trying to use the little teething rings. I think that might be part of the reason why she wasn't eating too. So she's not having it right now. She's so teeny. So thanks for watching this 3-month update. Can you smile for the camera? Can you smile for the camera? Smile. Smile for the camera. So, and she's been talking a lot too. Like when she wakes up or at night, when she goes to sleep at night and when she wakes up in the morning, talk. I'm like, girlfriend, it's time to go to sleep. So, anywho, thanks for watching. And make sure to check out makeupbyrenrun.com for the full posts. I still have my Amazon registry up if you want to hook baby girl up with a gift for the holidays. That's what I sent all my friends and family to the registry because I updated it. And I'll make sure to feature you in the next video. So thanks for watching. Until next time, I hope you guys have a great night.